Hey everybody, it's George from Experience Points, and it's just me today. No Scots, sadly. I'm playing on this is like a late Wednesday night, and I'm playing for Thursday. Normally today, we would toss up one of our Pop Matters articles that went live, but because of the America's birthday holiday of July 4th, there won't actually be any Pop Matters articles for this Thursday, Friday. So instead, I thought I would play some League of Legends since, it's a game I always play. It's my version of Spelunky, as I always say, and I haven't played in a while. So I thought, why not? Today I'll be playing as this pink fish lady down here, Nami, in the role of support. And I'm actually playing a normal 5v5 match today, which is pretty rare. Normally I would just play ARAM, but I've been watching a lot of the EU LCS. They announced October 19th is the League of Legends Pro League of Legends Championship tournament held in South Korea this year. And so I've been thinking more and more about the actual competitive scene and the actual like high level play, and you just don't scratch that same itch when your character is randomly selected and you only have one lane to go down. So hopefully I'm not terrible at it. Again, I'm kind of out of practice. I do watch a lot of the pro matches, but I mostly watch them because I've got a fantasy team. I have a fantasy League of Legends team. I've talked about that before, but not on the YouTube channel for sure. And it's really cool. I'm a big fantasy player. I do a lot of fantasy football play. I used to hate football, to be honest. I didn't really enjoy it at all. I didn't get why people watched it. I started playing fantasy football, and while maybe I don't have a sort of hardcore team or anything like that, I do really appreciate watching the people of high skill level sort of execute their plan. And that's exactly what sort of I think fantasy LCS can bring to the table. I wrote an article a while back for Pop Manners a few weeks ago about about exactly that. Why I think that if you are willing to try and experiment with a fantasy team, you could actually be really into the competitive scene of that particular game, even if you don't play. I think that's kind of a daring ask. To be honest, I'm not sure. Who am I up against, by the way? Thresh and Urgot. All right. Thresh is gonna be bad, but um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that it's, I'm hopeful for it. I think that it's a cool opportunity for people who are maybe only tangentially related. I know that I got into fantasy football before I actually got into football at all. So, you know, I would think that it would work both ways. But I've talked to a lot of people, and everyone's really skeptical about it. I think, oh, hey, that's a good sign. Wow, so we won't have a jungler in that case. That's not ideal. Okay, good. Everyone I've talked to has been really skeptical about it, and I think that a lot of it comes from this like belief that games are just incomprehensible messes. Like I honestly don't think that we get oh what, everyone but me? Oh, sad. I don't think we give enough credit to people who don't play games, their ability to understand games. And I think it goes both ways. I think people who are really into games talk a lot about how, oh, no one will get it, no one will understand it. Uh, and I think that people who are not into games look at something like League of Legends or any game for that matter and go, oh, I just don't think I would understand it. That just looks like gibberish to me. And then don't even bother trying. They just sort of, call it quits. I know I'm guilty of that for certain games. I'm certainly guilty of it for things that aren't necessarily games. I did it for uh, football. I'm not the only one in the world who is resistant to like learning about something if they think that it's daunting. So I don't know. I am hopeful. All right, now I'm gonna talk less as I try to pay attention to this lane. Um, of course, I've also been really into the fantasy team because it gives me an excuse and a horse in the race to actually watch the matches. There's a lot of, I think it's true for most everything. If you have a stake in the, if you have a horse in the race, as it were, you're going to be way more likely to enjoy like watching a competitive event. And I think that's true for me. Oh, come on. No. Okay. I'll back up a little bit. I do enjoy harassing a bit. I love this Vera skin. That like snowy Vera skin is really cool. No! Oh, Varus. If only you had gotten that shot off. Oh well. We'll get some tower attacks. Maybe. No, our allies are falling left and right. Oh, there's two Teemos? Ugh. We actually just recently hired a guy at my work named Timo. And every time someone says Timo in the office, I immediately think prepared for duty or whatever, you know, whatever Timo says. Alright, I'll be right back. Gotta ward up. So speaking of getting into things that are incomprehensible, I've been watching a little bit of the Dota 2 international stuff that's been going on. They recently hit $10 million. $10 million for the total prize pool that they're I guess aiming for. And they've accrued Valve being they, accrued that through the selling of that compendium, which is a sort of digital thing that has to do with the event. And by selling it, they give, I think, 25% or something to the, or no, 75%, I think, to the prize pool, the total prize pool, and the remainder to Valve itself. So that's just a ingenious way of printing money, of course. So $10 million, what, I mean, 25% of, I mean, actually, you know what, I actually think it's 75% of the compendium goes to Valve. So $10 million of prize pool money accrued through the selling of the compendium means that Valve, through the sale of this digital good that they totally invented, has accrued $30 million. That's genius. It's absolutely genius. And it might actually be a really clever way of incentivizing fans who are into the sport to sort of increase the prize package, and you know, for good reason, right? Like, I think you're going to get higher level play and more, maybe, you know, more people willing to take the risk of sponsoring teams or whatever if you know there's money behind it. And it's sad to say, and you know, I've written a lot about how, you know, I actually don't want esports to take too many lessons from regular sports, but I think that could be a cool opportunity. Alright, our team is not doing well. Although, I think we're doing well down here. So. Let's see. I wonder how much money I'd have to be paid to quit my job. Ooh. Varus. I really like playing Varus a lot. I don't see him in pro play because he doesn't really have an escape. But he's cool. He's a really cool character. His range on his Q is just absolutely insane. And I think he actually works pretty well with Nami, thankfully. This is getting a little dangerous. I feel like at some point, and maybe it's just my paranoia, but at some point playing enough League, you just feel it naturally in your bones when things are getting dangerous for you. Oh, no, Lee Sin's up top, so we're good. We're good. Oh, A for effort, Thresh. Sorry.
An ally has been slain. Executed.
The ocean will sweep them away.
They also announced a while back, since last we played League of Legends, they also announced that there's a collegiate team, and I think it's for like a tiny liberal arts college somewhere in like the Midwest, probably. But they're actually offering sponsorship to their esports players, which is pretty cool. Oh, I'm out of mana otherwise. Oh, good job. There we go. Maybe fish out a failed pool. Whoop, yep.
Wash them away.
Okay, time to go. Definitely time for me to go. But that's kind of cool. I mean, I wonder, like, you know, I don't think there's a paid coach for them. Ugh. Lee Sin's gonna end up tearing us apart. What do I want to do? That to dodge the Qs. Doing pretty well down lane, so I'll take that. That, and let's take stealth mode.
There's always another way.
Who needs my help? Ugh. Shyvana. Why, Shyvana? Why? What happens when you leave?
People in their air.
Beyond Dragon?
Quit flopping around.
I mean, I want to ward her jungle for her, but...
The seas are rising.
Ah, I'm not an AD carry. I don't know when to hit these guys.
Enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
You know what's not cool? In other esports news is today there's an announcement that for a Hearthstone event, they gendered the participants. I mean, I laugh. It's not. I mean, it's not funny. It's totally messed up. But for like Hearthstone of all games, I mean, I'm the type of person that doesn't think any sport should be gendered. You know, like I think that it's silly to me that women only were able to do ski jump at this particular Olympics. Careful now. Careful now. Watch it.
Quit flopping around.
Enemy has been slain. Double kill.
I gotta get out of here. Ah. Oh, come on. Should've just focused. Damn. A for effort. A for effort. Let's take that. Sell this guy. Buy that. Upgrade that. And let's buy... Good time to wait around. Yeah, we got time. But yeah, Hearthstone. I don't know. I haven't seen any updates on it. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, Blizzard. I guess is one of the sponsors. I think it's called ELFS. I think it's like an Asian esports league, and Blizzard is one of the sponsors, I believe. So if they wanted to crack down and said, "Hey, you can't do this anymore," then I imagine they could do it. It'd be nice to see that type of response. I don't really know. I cannot imagine anyone providing a good reason for it. I understand if you wanted to do like a women's only thing, because it's hard enough as a woman, I imagine, to get into esports. Um, but it's totally silly and ludicrous to me.
Enemy rampage.
Ugh. And this is not going well for our team.
Let the seas return. People in their air.
I guess I wants to come back. I'd be a little concerned they'd go for dragon, but Teemo.
I still hear the song of the sea. I will see my home again.
Let's see, do I wanna... Yeah, yeah. There we go.
Shut down.
Yay, finally. Maybe we'll scale better. Nicely done.
Do not force my hand.
Urgot never gets any play. Sad, sad person.
Have a drink.
We'll get this. Okay. We got a turret. It's the little It's all about the little victories. Sorry, I may have bumped the mic there. Oh, Teemo, don't die. I'll upgrade my boots. Get this. And let's get more awards.
We are all tied to the ocean.
Ugh, gosh.
A summoner has disconnected.
Again?
Your turret has been destroyed.
We're gonna lose with all those DCs.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I will see my home again. My people are fighting.
Wow, little me backed him up.
There's always another way. Swim against the current.
Oh, what? My whole thing? Terrible. Oh, come on. Get the kill, Varys. Ugh. Terrible. Can't believe my whole wave got destroyed by Yasuo's wall. Does that make sense? Does that make narrative sense? Hmm. I mean, there's 3 AD. People should probably buy some armor.
Ride upon the waves.
An ally has been slain.
Not ideal.
Quit flopping around.
I guess I'll just go protect this wave. Yeah, so October 19th is the official championship. Last year there was a big event in San Francisco where everybody watched the event live on like big screens. Unfortunately, it wasn't actually that great of a match, but um,
Sure as the tides.
um, but it'll be fun. I mean, there's something cool about watching it with everybody, and I think that's kind of it's kind of why I've been really enjoying the World Cup lately. I mean, besides I enjoy soccer anyway. Oh,
I still hear the song of the sea. We are all tied to the ocean.
oh, ignited really? Oh fuck, Lee Sin. Oh, come on, get that bubble off. Vlad, no, what are you doing? Okay, a little bit better. Oops, I probably invested in the wrong thing. I'm gonna get some armor too. What do I want to get? Um, let's do that.
I'll find my path.
Oh, I should have bought more wards. Um, yeah, oh well. I can go up here. Oh, come on.
People and their air.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
But yeah, I mean, some of the best World Cup matches that I've seen so far have been with teams that I don't really even particularly care about, but have been because. Come on, block him.
An ally has been slain.
You are counting on me.
Get him, Timo. Get him.
Quit flopping
An
around.
enemy has been slain.
I'll find my path.
Timo, what are you doing? Ah. What are you doing now? That's a terrible idea.
Swim against the current.
Oh gosh. Take that, Yasuo. Yes.
An enemy has been slain.
Let's get dragon.
Ride upon the waves. Sure as the tides.
Good job. Making a comeback. That's what it's all about. Although I think Shyvana is still gone. Yeah, yeah. What did I want? I wanted that.
A summoner has reconnected.
Well, speak of the devil. Let's go. I don't really care for that. Armor. Somebody already has the quill coat. So I guess it goes Zonya's. Randuins? Is she already building Randuins?
Your turret has been destroyed.
I can go Randuins. That'll be
We are
probably good.
all tied to the ocean.
First, I'm gonna get. I enjoy getting Homeguard boots pretty quick.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice. Oh, still died.
An ally has been
There's always
slain.
another way.
This year for the World Cup, I was cheering a lot for Mexico, U.S., but by the time you're on listening to this, you all know how that ended. But some really good matches, actually. This has been a really weird World Cup. Enjoyed it quite a bit.
I still hear the song of the sea.
I didn't need to ward there, but no.
An ally has been slain. Enemy rampage.
You know it's strange.
Defense. Defense. You know, we're actually not that outnumbered, I guess.
I'll find my path. There's always another way.
Enemy has been slain.
Thanks, Varys. You're the best. Ugh, all these. Maybe I ugh. Stupid Teemo.
We are all tied to the ocean. I still hear the song of the sea.
Double kill. An ally has been slain.
Not bad, not bad. Let's get a tower.
You don't
Okay, let's go.
sure as the tides.
Good job. Oh, what was I building again? Oh yeah, armor. Randuins. Is that what I want? Or Iceborne Gauntlet. Let's go that
Ride upon
route.
the waves.
Whee! Fast fish.
Quit flopping around.
Probably unnecessary to make that flash, but
My people are counting on me.
and put one more there.
My quest beckons.
I need some wars on Baron. Oh,
People and their air.
I'm coming.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, he probably didn't see that coming.
I still hear the song of the sea.
If he had flash up, he probably could have lived.
My people are counting on me. I will see my home again.
Awkward phase where SF board. I don't know what to do. I guess I could clear wards.
Tied to
I'm gonna get pulled if I go there.
There's always another way.
Fire, what are you doing?
Rampage.
Oh, nope. Back up, back up, back up.
Rampage.
Good job.
Sure as the tides. My quest back.
Unstoppable.
How about we get this tower?
Flopping around.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Have a drink.
Unstoppable.
Well, Nami's clearly not very good at clearing waves.
Your turret has been
Oh ho, I see what you're doing there, buddy. Trying to snag me in.
dominating.
You're teleporting. Can I come in for the clutch save? I think so. Damn. No, maybe not.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, we should go. We should go. uh, yeah, let's pick that up. That'll be fun. We'll just start doing more damage, I guess. Get that. Oh no. Yeah, actually. Oh, well, too late. I've also played a few other games lately that I'm not sure if we'll get a chance to talk about on the podcast, but I really enjoyed The Fall. It's an adventure game that's, I guess it's a sci-fi adventure game. Whoa.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain. Triple kill.
Nice, Varys, go!
Ace.
Oh, sad. We should get... I don't think we're gonna be able to get it by ourselves. Here we go. Yeah, it's like an adventure game. It's a sci-fi adventure game. And it has a lot of the same atmosphere that something like the Swapper has,
My quest.
which I really appreciate. I also really enjoyed the Swapper. Really good game. Um, it's short, and it was like $10 on Steam, so it was pretty cheap. But I was delightfully surprised by how good it was. So if anybody gets a chance to check that out, I've also been playing Valiant Hearts, which is by Ubisoft Montreal, I believe, and it's using the same engine that the oh gosh, what do I want to buy now? What's it going for again? Oh. It uses the same engine that not Raving Rabbits, maybe Raving Rabbits, but gosh, what is the platformer, the fun Ubisoft Montreal platformer that they've done a few times? Rayman Legends that they use as well. So it's sort of known for being a really.
Always another way.
Ugh,
An
just kind
ally
of
has been
waiting for your
slain.
support, Timo.
We are all tied to the ocean. Swim against the current.
Man, they are being brazen considering we have Baron.
People are counting on us.
An enemy has been slain.
Good.
Double kill.
I'll clear that.
We are all tied to the ocean.
Good. Yeah, so Valiant Heart. It's about World War One, which is rare. I mean, it's rare outside of like Medal of Honor games, um, but it's really good. It's really beautifully done. It's a comic style art, and I've read some reviews about it, and it's interesting because you see people hit up on something that I'm not quite sure is a problem for me, and I'm still trying to fish out why. And that is, they think that it is. I guess that there's a sort of narrative dissonance, a lunar narrative dissonance, if you will, between the some of the art style and the narrative beats that are a bit more like fun and jovial, and the rest of the serious tone. And it does have a serious tone. You go into menus and you look at old World War One artifacts, and it tells you a history of like here's how many men died in that particular battle and things like that. And it's not, it's not an easy thing to swallow. We should group up.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Is there anything I can get that?
Whale breath.
Um, and I'm not sure why I don't find it. I, I think part of the thing is, and I think that maybe these are just like early thoughts of what I've been thinking about the game, but I don't think it's really a game that's about the war in the way that other games are about the war, or maybe it just feels that way because it's not a super violent game. There are periods where you kill people and stuff, but that's not really what the game is about. And I think
Swim against
to
the
some
current.
extent the game isn't really about being a realistic, you know, history lesson about what World War One was all about either, even though it does include a lot of um, history lessons. But it's almost more a game about like the way those that lives are led during a war, not not the lives lost because of it, if that makes sense. And I know that that sounds a little weird, but um, that's the sort of feeling I get from it.
I will see my home again.
Unstoppable.
Good job, Varys.
Sure as the tide.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Dominating.
Oh yeah. I think we won this. Feels good, bro. I also picked up Year One, which I haven't played yet, which I guess is like an atmospheric horror game. I'm looking forward to getting into that. Um, it's funny, like a lot of people were complaining like, oh, the Steam Summer Sale wasn't that good, but I think I might have picked up more games than I ever have. They're just all tiny little indie games. Oh, come on, Timo, you could have gotten it. And now we dance. All right. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Sorry there was no Pop Matters. Happy 4th of July to all of my patriotic American friends out there. Hoorah. Go USA and stuff. Country, I guess. I'll be back. ExperiencePoints.net. Ciao.